climate change is perceived as a distant threat in everyday life. It feels far away from me. It's like something to do with Arctic ice. Whatever I do doesn't make a difference to that distant problem. So it builds up a psychological distance. Another major reason is that climate communicators have been using a framing, which is the perspective into it as a catastrophe, a doom, and a coming apocalypse. And in the beginning that worked, but then when you repeat it, then we habituate as humans. That means we get used to it. Dissonance is when you know about the CO2 emissions as a problem, and then you're forced to live a lifestyle based on cars, plane, and meat, for instance, that have high emissions. You have both. Then you get into a steady state of denial. So denial is not being stupid, lack of information, or being immoral. It's a capacity of the human brain to both know something and live as if you don't know it at the same time. So it's a double life. Identity is an expression of who you are. And if in my life it's important to be able to choose where I want to go and how I go there, if I like big SUVs, for instance, then I will defend my car against that. So this discussion about cars is really a discussion about how identity impacts the climate change conversation. Values are more important than facts. Unfortunately, I think it will have a limited effect outside the already alarmed when you speak to the choir. Train pride, I think that's an approach I like much better, because then you're for something rather than being just against something. We need to make climate science social. We need to make it simpler to act climate friendly. We need to use more supportive framings that awakens the lust, the want, and we need to have better stories that are credible, so we believe that we can make it. And finally, we need to have signals so we know that we are turning around and getting on track. Individual actions are very important, not just for the reduction of CO2 in tons, but much more because it has a social spillover effect. It's like ripples in water. Other people pick up what I'm doing, and when other people see what I'm doing, also my own attitude is changed to support more climate policies. So what we need is a broader set of public outspoken demands for shared solutions.